So this, let's just recap. I made a video on this. The World Cup, it's just more satanic stuff, and the whole cup thing. That's like a whole. That means something in itself. I'm still working on learning about that, but that means something in itself. But it doesn't matter. Um, People they just don't know what they're doing. And I made this video talking about this thing already, and unfortunately, and I do mean that. I really do. Unfortunately, um, I told you in this video I found this story about the Brazil police over in Rio. They went around, they slaughtered a bunch of kids, and they threw it on their Facebook page, and they were gloating about it and bragging, saying, "No, we go in and we kill," because they were going around and cleaning up the streets to make it look better for the tourists that are coming to the World Cup. And and by the way, thank you to, I mean, it was one of those things that I got way too many confirmations that it ended up being depressing. Had people even linking documentaries, saying, oh yeah, these guys, they go in and they just annihilate children and homeless people and street people. They do it all the time. Here's a documentary. Oh, and oh yeah, this happens to another person. Oh, here's another documentary. Apparently, this is a very common, ordinary thing, and I was just naive, you know. So thanks to the teammates and everybody for lack of a better phrase, because I'm not excited about the information that was passed along. But yeah, so you got everybody celebrating all over the world, where over a sporting stupid game where a bunch of kids are getting murdered. So it turns out this is true. And if you don't believe it, fine, that's fine. If I'm buying into a hoax, okay, fine. Got way too many people saying it's legit. Here's more of this, and that just reminds me. I'm just gonna pull it up later. It doesn't matter. Um, this is the official. I showed this too. I got new stuff. Just bear with me. I'm just recapping. World Cup song called "For One Love, One Rhythm," which is funny. That's the Michael Jackson song too. Something about, I can't remember what it was. They brought him back as a hologram. He did something like that, like One World Rhythm or something like that. They're just pushing the one world agenda, one world currency, one world government, one new world order. It doesn't matter. And look at all these douchebags and all their Illuminati symbolism. I love that, right? Because the triangle upside down is just a pussy. That's what they said in the movie Ready to Rumble, right? I'm not trying to be offensive, not trying to be crude. It's just what they even said in that PG-13 movie, Ready to Rumble, wrestling movie, came out all those years ago. We are one. Official World Cup song. 6. Right? That's God, them. Hebrews, fake Jews. Right? God 6, 1 5. That's why 69 is the top of the Masonic Arch. I'd pull it up, but I don't care. I've done it 1,000 times. I don't need to. 69 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6. Right? And they create the ark because their problem is they can't get that ark. They can't get it big enough. They can't get it to spark enough. It's probably why Walmart changed their logo from a sunshiny smiley face to that spark, 6-sided spark that is now. So I'm making this a long one, and I know I haven't made a video for a while, so it's for fun. More fun things that are surrounding this. I got some great stuff for you. You're gonna love this. I got a lot of great stuff for you in this video. Well, subjective, but I think so. FIFA president Sepp Blatter, what a name, talks about it. Here, let's just get down to it. From north to west, east to south, covers all 4 sides of the square or the cube. That's what news is. We shall wonder if one day our game is played on other planets, and then one day we won't have the World Cup. We will have the interplanetary contests. Yeah. I know you guys can't wait. I don't mean you guys out there. I'm talking about this guy. They can't wait for their They're titans, they're giants, they're masters to officially arrive and reveal themselves. And you go like this. Did you see this? Adidas. The Adidas ad for the 2014 FIFA World Cup shows players willing to give it all for their home countries, holding a bloody cow heart. Sacrifice. Yep, I'm really surprised this guy's not wearing blue. Like that, causes a big controversy. Because, thanks to Dreams Within Dreams, because she's awesome. She points out clearly, this is all on one big ley line. So look, regardless of if any attack happens there, or if anything happens there, period, it doesn't matter. There is a huge, huge ritual going on right there, right now. They are channeling energy because, like a body, like a human body, that a human body has pressure points, so does the earth. That's what these ley lines are for. That's why you have the same ley line running through, what, Stonehenge, 9/11, or the World Trade Center, Sandy Hook, all this stuff, because somehow these guys know, and they figured out the 369 system. They know how to channel this energy and harness it and do awful things, man. That's just what they do. So, more fun stuff. Thanks to Roger. Thanks to Roger, big time. This is the opening ceremony. You see a soccer ball is just a squared circle. You see the cube, you see the circle, and you see the black and the white. You see it? Okay? Squared circle. That's all it is. Now let's watch and see what they form. Oh, look it! It's a keyhole. Oh, imagine that. Right? So let's recap this whole year, right? Because the keyhole is the same thing as a square, the cube, the Stargate, the portal, this vortex. It's all the same thing. I've covered it many times before, not just me. I'm just from research that I'm quote-unquote stealing from Occult Science and Trample on Snakes and all these other guys. I'm just trying to spread the word, which is what I thought they wanted, but then you realize they have an agenda too. So, but you know what? I don't have an agenda because guess what now, which is even funnier, that everything because Trample on Snakes likes to talk smack and say I got red hair, which is hilarious. I can't change the natural color of my hair color. And then I have this band, and I'm trying to do things with my band is broke up. Sure is broken up. No longer, no more is there a Driven by Fate. No sir, doesn't include me. No more of that. So all that symbolism that I told everybody from the day one from that douchebag made that video that I got nothing to do with that because that's the drummer, and the drummer isn't awake. Goes to show how well this stuff works, right? Because at this point, you're either asleep or you're awake. Because I had 3 other members in that band, and I still couldn't wake them up, but I was just trying to. But it doesn't matter. The band is gone. It's done. The drummer broke it up. And so guess what? Now I'm not asking for your money or anything like that. If I was originally, yes, I was, but I wasn't asking for your money for information because I was a musician trying to add because I know everybody that's hearing my voice right now has bought a movie ticket, a CD, all that stuff. I know. So I was trying to do the same thing, and I was asking for your money. Yes, I was. I wanted you to buy our CD. I wanted you to buy our music. Because I made that music. I wrote the lyrics, I wrote the music, I wrote all that stuff. I was trying to wake people up through that way. But things happen, and it's okay. I'm cool with it. Trust me. I'm alright. I'd rather... If my own music and words isn't waking up the people who are helping me create it, then what chance do I have with the rest of the world? So, back on track. Sorry. Here's the keyhole, Stargate, portal, vortex, all the stuff that I'm trying to expose and help pass on research, which I've said on many different occasions isn't mine. Just sharing stuff that I found that I think is legitimate. Isn't that funny? That's the keyhole. And there's your squared circle right there in the middle with your starry night behind it. So since someone helped point it out too, because here's your tree of life. That's what this is. It's no different from the vortex, from the cube, from the Stargate, from the Masonic compass. It's no different. This is all the same thing. So now that we see them forming a keyhole at the opening ceremony, let's take a look. Now let's take another look at the official 2014 logo. Wow, you know what it looks like? Looks like a tree to me. Thank you to somebody else before, because I I made a video about a week or so ago talking about this World Cup, and I said, it looks like a mushroom cloud, and also looks like the Antichrist. To me, I'm just kind of almost like the Antichrist is about to be revealed, like they're having holding a hand in front of a face here. And then another teammate wrote, looks like a tree to me. Yeah, I would say that you're certainly onto something, especially since they're forming a keyhole in the opening ceremony, which is the same thing as a tree of life, which is the same thing as a trident, which is the same thing as a square cube, which is the same thing as a spiral. Isn't that funny? Huh? Imagine that. So let's recap. All winter long, we've heard about the polar vortex. The vortex is a spiral. The stargate is it's all the same thing, right? And then what happened in spring? Well, spring came around. Then we had the MH370 flight that just a 747, 777 doesn't matter. A huge commercial flight. It just disappeared, and they threw that trident in everybody's face. And the trident is just the tree of life. So the winter was polar vortex. There's your tree of life reference. All spring long, we heard about the missing MH370 flight, which is your trident, which is your tree of life reference. And now summertime, wow, what do we have? The keyhole and the tree of life shoved in our face yet again. So I'm curious to see what the fall brings. And here, just anybody wants to see, here's the ley lines, the pressure points. Here is the video from Dreams Within Dreams, because she's awesome. Shows you how it's all on the right here. It's because they know how to focus this energy and harness it and do awful things. And for fun, I got a couple pictures for you. Where we go? Here, this is good stuff. You seen the Google Doodle? I did this because I just took a picture because I didn't know how long the Google Doodle would be on there. Look at that. Ain't that fun? Look at that. World Cup, Germany, and I think it was Albania. It doesn't matter. The octopus. Who's the octopus? That's them, right? The fake Jews, the Masons, because they got their hands in everything. Oh, that's for something else. Don't worry, I'll pull that up later. I didn't save it like I thought I did. It doesn't matter. That's also a reference to them. That's why the octopus was in the London Olympics, because they got their hands in everything. I mean, come on, people. For the love of Pete. Oh yeah, I told you I'd pull something. Here's, I got a little over 2 more minutes, according to this screencast. We'll see. Oh, what the hell was it called? What was it called? Oh, well, you see, there it is. It's still there. I like, they put the halo around the octopus like one of the good guys. Because they are. That's right. Go running. Go running to these titans, these aliens, you cussing sheeple. Sorry. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. Zero hedge. How much? It's something like this. Can't remember. Yeah, here you go. Take a look. Since we got Iraq and whole Middle East on fire, which is supposed to happen, by the way. I don't believe every word of the Bible, but I tell you what, man, I respect the heck out of that book, because that book is very good at predicting the future. June 13th, Obama says no combat troops to Iraq. June 16th, 3 days later, Obama announces 275 troops to Iraq. What's wrong with these two headlines? These guys have been caught before. He said you can keep your health care plan. Bush said there were weapons of mass destruction. Nixon said he didn't do anything. Bill Clinton said he did not put his ding-a-ling nowhere near Monica Lewinsky. These guys are liars. So we can trust ourselves, meaning the Christ inside, and those who are like-minded, or you can keep continuing to believe these guys who are known caught liars. And when they say and they make up stuff and they create things like the World Cup as a distraction, say, oh no, look, no, we just really care about sporting events. It's not a distraction from other things. We'll see about that. Running out of time. Thanks, teammates and subs. Appreciate all the support. Eyes and ears open because this stuff's great. All right, bye. See you later.